So, hello everyone, and again, I'm very proud, privileged to be with Dr. Sanil. Amazing rank 15 in the recent INI-CET 2022. So,
Thank you.
heartiest congratulations, first of all, Sanil.
Thank you, ma'am.
How is the feeling?
It feels very good. I have actually checked it around like 5 or 6 times because I don't believe it. But yes, I think like it feels very good to be done with it. Basically, I mean, like whenever like I sat for this PG for the second time, I sat first in November. So there was like a feeling in my mind कि यार दोबारा देना पड़ सकता है, and that is the worst feeling कि दोबारा देना पड़ सकता है. So that like just being rid of that feels very good.
All right. So, Sanil, you were a TND student.
Yes, ma'am, and I had the advanced package.
Advanced package. So, how did you started your journey?
So I actually started preparing a little at the end of September last year, 2021. So I'd always planned to target May, but like as soon when November started drawing closer, when I basically registered for it, I thought, यार कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा है तो कुछ तो पढ़ लेता हूँ. So that is when I started preparing. So my mistake was that I started going through all the notes and I thought that maybe कि एक बार में हो जाएगा. So I tried to go through all the subjects once. And that didn't work out for me at all because in November I got 3,000. So that was okay, but it wasn't good enough for a rank. Like it wasn't good enough for a seat. Then I talked to the people who cleared. So most of the people in my batch, I'm from AIMS Delhi. Most of the people in my batch cleared in November. At least I think there were 15 guys from my batch in top 100. So I talked to all of them and they told me कि जो game है सारा वो revision का है. The game is that's it. You revise 3 times, you're done. You do it once, well, then you revise it 3 times. No, it doesn't matter how much detail you revise it in, but that's it. That is the most important thing. So that then I purchased the advanced pack and I started going through the LMRPs of most subjects, especially medicine, surgery, the bigger subjects. Because the problem I thought that happened with me in November was I could never form a complete picture of these bigger subjects. एंड LMRP हेल्प मी विद दैट. मतलब दिमाग में एक बार में सब्जेक्ट का नाम आया तो सब टॉपिक्स आ गए, तो वो होना चाहिए. और तब दैट्स ऐसा हो जाए, दैट्स व्हेन यू नो कि सब्जेक्ट इज डन. मतलब नो मैटर हाउ गुड योर SWTs आर गोइंग और नो मैटर हाउ यू आर गोइंग इन योर GTs एंड ऑल, ऐसे आना चाहिए. सब सिलेबस का एक स्कीमा होना चाहिए दिमाग में, एंड तब जाके यू नो कि यू आर डन.
तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस है LMRP के साथ? क्योंकि दिस इज द मोस्ट फ्रीक्वेंट क्वेश्चन आई गेट ऑन माय ऑल सोशल मीडिया कि मैम अगर अब हम स्टार्ट करें तो क्या हमारा LMRP से हो सकता है सिलेक्शन? तो आई थिंक यू आर द राइट पर्सन टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन.
See, me sitting here is proof that LMRP works. I'll be very honest. I didn't do complete subject videos for most subjects. I mean, for maybe 3 or 4 I might have done. And the fact of the matter is that whoever came up with LMRP is a genius. And that is the fact of the matter. Because just making a concise 10 घंटे का एक subject, that is what matters. That's it. Revision is what matters. LMRP, medicine LMRP, I saw that thing twice. So after that, I was 100% confident in medicine. कि यार medicine का question तो मैं छोड़ ही नहीं रहा हूँ मतलब. And medicine is what 30 questions in out of 200, right? So half the battle is won basically, and that mattered a lot. Same for surgery. For Optha, I didn't watch the LMRP. I saw Vibe, and Vibe was damn good because I think it was 4 hours, and for a subject like Optha, 4 hours is a lot. मतलब मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया उसको देख के, बट सब हो गया.
What do you mean कि दिमाग खराब हो गया सनिल?
No, ma'am, Optha is my weak subject. Like, I'll be very honest, I don't know much. I like, मतलब Optha is one thing I'm very afraid of because जैसे I में इतने 20 टॉपिक्स आई के अंदर, फिर कुछ भी हो रहा है उनमें थोड़ा डिफरेंस, मतलब uveitis में and conjunctivitis में and corneal ulcer में,
तो ये बताओ
hardly any difference.
रिवाइज हुआ या नहीं 4 hours?
Absolutely. Like the thing is, I did it in my first revision, so it took me 4 hours to watch the Vibe, right? But next time I read it from the book, so it only took me half an hour. Next time I read it from the book again, it only took me 15 minutes. So 3 बार हो गया, and total time लगा 5 घंटे. And that's like a huge deal, मतलब.
Okay. क्योंकि बोल दिया था कि दिमाग खराब हो गया तो बच्चे सोचेंगे कि क्या.
No, not at all. Not in that way. मतलब वो तो दिमाग इसलिए में नोट्स पढ़ के खराब होगा जब कुछ याद ही नहीं होगा. मतलब you spend 3 days and you do an SWT and you're scoring 60%. So that's not good enough, right?
I think यही बेसिक वाइब का यही होता है कि आप इमेज से ना एक मिनी रिवीजन टाइप कर लेते हो.
Exactly.
You know everything about the subject.
Exactly.
तो मेरा भी वही एम रहता है कि वाइब पढ़ के बच्चे को ना थ्योरी ना पढ़नी पड़े, इमेज से ही सारी चीजें क्लियर हो जाती है.
Ma'am, I revised my ophthalmology just from my vibe booklet. I never read the notes again. I read them once. I just revised from the vibe booklet, and it really worked because everything was covered. Neuroopthal was covered. Corneal ulcers and all, they were covered. See, most of these are image-based questions only in the exam, in AIMS exam specifically. मतलब कभी भी corneal ulcer पे history based question नहीं आने वाला है.
नहीं आने वाला.
तो इस तरह से.
Okay. तो you told about LMRP भी आपने किया.
Yes, ma'am.
TND के साथ कैसा experience था?
So actually, I saw some TNDs before November. Most of them I saw before November, and my approach to TNDs was that I am a very like, मतलब मैं थोड़ा कामचोर आदमी हूँ. तो I saw TNDs for the subjects जिनके notes कभी पढ़े ही नहीं. And I realized that TNDs can be best used if you read the notes, you watch them, and then you annotate them. So that is what I did after January. मतलब after January, I never read any subject like that, you know, कि पूरा video देखा या SWT दिया. I just did TNDs, that's it. मतलब TND पढ़ा या LMRP देखा या vibe देखा. One of these three for everything.
तो कैसा लगा कि भाटिया का TND, मतलब we are known for our TNDs. तो
Yes,
आपका कैसा experience था? How was the schedule, the time spacing between that?
So
what was
actually,
your overall experience?
My representative from DBMCI was a guy called Mr. Ashish. So that guy, he sent me a schedule at the around 20th of November when the results came for November INI-CET. So उस schedule में ऐसा था कि February में first revision was getting over. I followed that to the T. मैंने February 14 को अपनी एक revision खत्म कर दी थी. उससे मतलब बस
February 14 memorable.
yes, exactly. हाँ. मतलब उसमें था ऐसे, so I just did it मतलब just according to that. मतलब I followed it to the T. TNDs, I would just like to say that you guys are the best in the business, without a doubt. Nobody comes close at all. In TNDs, LMRPs, vibe, like these three things, there you guys are the best in the business. I don't know about subject videos because I didn't see. But in तीन में I can say there is no comparison.
तो अगर हमारा जो है ना सैंपल ऐसा है तो पिक्चर कैसी होगी? ये आपने उसी का कंसाइज वर्जन देखा है ना? LMRP, vibe and TNDs are from the same faculties.
Yeah, I understand.
They are the chip of the same block now. So if you like the chips, what about the blocks?
I understand, but yeah, that is the thing. I didn't have the patience for like entire subjects. In every institute, every teacher, they will take like, subjects are obviously long, but I could not personally find it in me to watch everything for all subjects, basically.
So what is the best thing you liked about test? What was your experience with the quality of questions? All pattern were there or not? Simulating the real exam.
So, ma'am, in November, when I gave INI-CET, I realized that INI-CET में there are many questions which are like 2 or 3 level questions. कि एक चीज पूछी है, फिर वो चीज तुम अपने दिमाग में लाओगे कि हाँ ऐसा है, और उसके बेसिस पे एक और चीज पूछी है. तो अगर तुम वो फर्स्ट पार्ट नहीं फिगर आउट कर पा रहे हो, options will not give you anything. They will not reveal anything for you, right? So I found that in Bhatia GTs there were a lot of questions like that, which actually simulated the real INI-CET questions. As like, okay, so there is a perception, and it's for me. Like I felt that NEET has more one-liners and NEET has more direct questions as opposed to INI-CET, right? Even in this time in INI-CET, there were many questions which I had not read directly. Like a question था कि foramen jugular foramen में से which nerve has a separate canal which passes through. Now nobody teaches that. It's not there anywhere. मतलब ग्रेस खोलो उसमें भी नहीं है जो ग्रेस फॉर स्टूडेंट्स है. It's not there in that. So but point is कि anybody who knows कि glossopharyngeal कान में जाती है और बाकी दोनों नहीं जाती हैं और वेगो एक्सेसरी तो कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है, तो वो बता देगा देख के सोच के कि यार मतलब 9th ही अलग जाएगी, right? वो lateral thinking है जो, that is what you need to clear INI-CET, and that is what is tested in Bhatia GPs. For me, that is what I felt. कि there are longer stems, clinical based questions that really helped me a lot. Okay, so you mean कि GT से फर्क पड़ता है and he simulated the questions. Without a doubt. Okay. More than that, once you see a concept in GT, you will never forget it. That is the most important point. मतलब the point is that मतलब हम पढ़ रहे हैं तो हमारे notes हैं, तो आप मान लो कि सब notes को if I combine them, it will be around 5,000 pages or 10,000 pages, right? It's obviously not possible to memorize all of that. The point is कि जो ज्यादा याद कर गया वो जीत गया, बस इतना सा है. और याद करने का easiest तरीका है questions करना, and questions करने के लिए best approach है quality questions करना, and quality questions best you will get in a GT, and it's really that simple. Okay, I think this is a good flow chart जो सनिल ने बताया कि
the more you do the questions means quality questions means GTs, and GTs is the Bhatia GTs.
Yeah.
So we are the gold
That's
standard.
basically it.
Gold standard of test and discussion. Okay. So which TNDs did you like the most? Which subjects, any subjects that you like the most?
Ma'am, particularly I would like to say medicine, because I think Dr. Thamim is a phenomenon by far.
Yes,
I mean, no, I have
yes.
not seen anyone teach the way he teaches at all. I mean, this is like when I was watching his videos, that is like I thought at that time, यार अगर कुछ बन गया तो डॉक्टर तमीम को तो जरूर कहूंगा मैं बाद में कि मतलब सर मजा आ गया वाह.
Definitely.
For all minors, all surgical minors and dermatology, the vibes were damn good. And apart from that, surgery I didn't do much, but I watched the vibe. I watched LMRP also a little for my weaker subjects like hepatobiliary and all. Yeah, that's basic. Well, clinicals I did more from Bhatia as opposed to pre and paraclinicals. Those are more memory based, so I did from my notes. But path ka vibe, which was taken by Dr. Praveen, was very good. It covered, like, when I was trying to revise path, I got overwhelmed because path is a big subject. बट उन्होंने मतलब उसको 3 घंटे में करवा दिया था, तो बहुत ऐसे मतलब दिल को बहुत ठंडक हो गई थी उससे एक बार.
All right. So, how was your experience with the Delhi staff? आशीष के बारे में तो आपने बोला ही था.
So it was good. Sometimes I had some problems in contacting them, but whenever I could get in touch with them, they were very helpful. Without
मतलब, were they sensitive to your and keeping your ear open to you?
They were
listening
sensitive.
to you?
Ma'am, actually there was some miscommunication due to which my subscription was getting over early in March or something, and I couldn't contact Mr. Ashish. So I actually contacted Anu ma'am directly, and she helped me out, and for that I will always be thankful. Because अगर वो उस time पे खत्म हो जाता subscription, मेरे 3 दिन खराब हो जाते और मैं मतलब एकदम बुरी हालत हो जाती मेरी कि यार 3 दिन, because 3 days is a lot, 1 month before the exam.
तो मैम, आई थिंक मैम तो शी इज अ मदरली फिगर इन DBMCI. शी इज ऑलवेज टेकिंग केयर. तो योर प्रॉब्लम्स वर सॉल्व्ड, योर क्वेरीज वर सॉल्व्ड.
Definitely. I mean, like you're contacting Mrs. Anu Bhatia, and you don't actually expect her to reply or something, because she's Mrs. Anu Bhatia, right? She owns DBMCI, but she'll just do it. She did, like, she extended my subscription or whatever. She did it for me, and no questions asked. So I really appreciated that at that time.
Yeah, she duly takes care of each and every student. Like, I think that is a very, very unique part of her personality, and she is the true mother of all these students in that respect. So, Sanil, on this basis, would you like to give any advice, anything that you would like to tell from your story to your colleagues, to your juniors?
So I think, like, actually I thought about it a lot. See, today morning I didn't expect to actually clear INI-CET, but now that I have, now I know कि कैसे करना है. मतलब अब I can say कि I know, right, कि कैसे करना है. So I think it's not that hard. 4 महीने के लिए बहुत बुरी तरह हार्ड वर्क करना पड़ेगा. 4 months के लिए. उससे पहले you need to have your basis very clear. Especially in pre and paraclinicals, you should be conceptually strong. मतलब पैथोलॉजी, लाइक सब्जेक्ट लाइक पैथोलॉजी, वो कंसेप्ट बेस्ड है यार, तो उसके लिए तो चाहिए, मतलब कंसेप्ट्स एकदम क्लियर होने चाहिए दिमाग में. बट इससे नहीं होगा एग्जाम. मतलब मैंने नवंबर को बस ऐसे देने की कोशिश की कि यार कि ठीक है कि आई एम अ गुड स्टूडेंट, आई विल क्लियर इट, बट दैट वोंट वर्क. 4 महीने के लिए बहुत बुरी तरह पढ़ना पड़ेगा, एंड यू हैव टू गो आफ्टर द फैक्ट्स, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे फैक्ट्स डू मैटर. in an MD entrance exam, obviously facts do matter. मतलब कोई मैथ्स का एग्जाम नहीं है यार कि बस कंसेप्ट्स पे हो जाएगा. So you have to learn, you have to put in that effort. मतलब थोड़ा सा रटने का वो करना ही पड़ेगा. Especially I didn't mention Dr. Ashwini Kumar, but actually, see, the thing is that I barely passed anatomy in first year, and that is a fact. मतलब you can see AIMS का first prof का mark sheets, and I am like 60% at the bottom of my batch. But anatomy was my strongest subject when I went in May INI-CET, and it's all because of Dr. Ashwini, and because he took a conceptual approach to factual things. तो रटना पड़ा फाइनली, बट हेल्प हो गई और रटा गया इस चक्कर में, एंड दैट इज व्हाट मैटर्स.
Okay. So, Sanil, I think you did a great job, and we are very happy that our LMRP vibe and TND worked for you. And actually, I am personally very happy because, I have to answer this question every now and then, that, ma'am, will LMRP work, and is it enough? So I think Sanil is a living example.
For sure.
that LMRP vibe and TND works. We are very, very proud that we were a part of your journey, and we wish you all the very best for future
Thank you.
endeavors too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.